Did you know that thousands of international couples choose Denmark every year for their wedding, whether you are from a different country living abroad or simply looking for a simpler marriage process? Denmark has become one of Europe's most popular destinations for international marriage. In this video, I'll explain exactly how to get married in Denmark, the documents you need, the cost involved, the step-by-step process for application to receiving your marriage certificates. Denmark has earned a reputation for one of the easiest countries for international couples to marry. Here are some reasons. No requirements to live in Denmark. The process is available to couples from almost any nationality. Civil ceremonies are simple and efficient. Marriage certificates are widely recognized internationally. The application process is largely digital. There's no discrimination of gender you want to marry, your race, or anything that will make things more difficult. So I'm going to be giving you also some advices to that you can get that I wish I knew before I started my own process, because I recently got married in Denmark, and I would say that was one of the best decisions I made. So yeah, I'm going to show you, go right into my screen. I know I don't, my most my videos, my channel is about showing you the process step by step. I'm going to go right into my screen and show you how the process is. So if you want to get married in Denmark, you can just simply Google marry in Denmark. Then you go there. This is the official website for marrying in Denmark. All these other websites are like agencies. If you feel you don't want to like do the stress of applying by yourself, you can go through an agency. The reason why I did it myself, because my channel is about doing it yourself, is because when we tried to go through the agency, the cost was about 800 euro. But when we tried to do it ourselves, we only paid almost 300 euro, like 280 something euro. I've forgotten the amount in DKK. When you're in Denmark, you go to the Agency of Family Law. This is a Danish website. You can see Familiar, Rosette, something like that. So once you go there, you follow the instructions that are given. So, like for my case now, I'm going to be using my case as an example because I married a German woman. Sorry, I have another, so let me respond to it now. Yeah, as I was saying, I made videos about this other stuff, how to trade P2P and all of that. So that's what I do, and I just got another, and yeah, can make profit from that too. So you can go and watch my other videos about that. So, so today we are talking about marriages. So most times in Denmark are mostly international couples, or maybe couples that based in Denmark. So if you want to go to international marriage, you go there, you read the instruction, like everything you need to know about your marriage is just here on their website, simple and straightforward. You can even ask them, you can call them, they respond. At least I know I called them quite a few times because I made an error. So why I'm doing this video is for you not to make an error, because we did it ourselves. So yeah, even though you might ask ChatGPT some of this stuff, but sometimes it's better to learn from someone who has the experience in it. So these are the rules. You are a citizen of a country outside of Europe. So this was my situation, because I'm from outside Europe. I'm a citizen from outside Europe. I know. So once you follow the rules, you have to open an account. Yeah, so I will skip all those parts, but I'll put the link for you to open an account. So let me go and show you how the account is. Yeah, so the account is going to be something like this. So based on we don't have this MTID because we are not in Denmark. So we logged in with our email. So you just put your email here. So what I will tell you now, this is where I'll start giving you the advice. First of all, the party one should use his account to create the first account, because for this marriage, you're going to be creating two accounts. So party one's email address should be the one that is here. That if you know you are the one that's going to be party one. Oh yes, so your email address should be here. So in my own case, I was party two. So I used my email address here. So I had to edit it and all. So what will happen is that party one's email address should be the one that is here to create this account. So you're going to create an account, then you log in. Then once you log in, your portal will be like this. Then you go to form. Once you go to form, then you start filling the form gradually. So I chose English. You are in process of applying for marriage certificate. So what happens is that you once you apply for this marriage certificate, they're going to send the marriage certificate to the commune in which you applied for. Then, if you are to apply outside the country, I don't really know the process. I haven't done it. You can do your research on ChatGPT. Maybe if you want to marry in another country, but I'm talking about for people that want to marry in Denmark. So they are going to send the like we did our marriage in a town hall. So they're going to send your marriage certificates to the town hall. So once you go there for the marriage, they are going to give you your certificate and you go back home. The certificate is now in 5 languages. Before it used to be in 4 languages, like when I did my research according to people that did their marriages. So the certificate is in Danish, it is in English, it is in German, it is in French, and it is in Spanish now. So it's now in 5 languages, 5 top European languages right now. So what I would advise you is before applying for the marriage, you should know the time frame of which you want to marry. So what happened was that we weren't so much in a rush, even though it was needed to do it earlier, but we needed some time to plan and sort things out. So if you know you're in a rush, I would advise you don't pick um but they don't pick like communes that are close to the German border. They are very competitive to get dates. We picked the commune close to the German border. We married at Thunder Commune. Because they are very experienced with international couples. So that's why we wanted to do such. So I would advise that you don't pick a commune close to the German border. Or if you go to ChatGPT, you ask, oh, what are the easiest communes that you can get married in? Don't pick that too. Because that's if you're in a rush to marry. But if you are not, maybe you can, because the marriage certificate is for 4 months. So if you are not in a rush, you can, yeah, you can see they're saying they saved my stuff. They save it automatically once you upload stuff. Yeah. So if you are not in a rush to marry, you can choose any of these communes that I told you about, but you most likely get a date for marriage like after like 2 months. Like in Thunder commune where we married, there were only 2 days, I think 2 days in a week where they marry, which is Tuesday and Thursdays. That's for marriage now for international couples or something like that. So but if you go there, you see that you can marry every day of the week. But for us, I think the national couples is just 2 days or something like that. I'm not really sure. You can do your research. So they're just 2 days. So you need to know the plan. Like after we got um, our approval was gotten within 5 days. So you should know the process that it takes like 5 days or more. They ask for extra documents, but they didn't ask in our case. So that's what I'm going to give you advice. That know the commune you want to marry. If you want to marry, maybe quickly within a month or something like that. Maybe your visa is expiring soon and you need to quickly marry before you leave the country or leave Schengen area. Don't choose what they call it. Don't choose communes that are towards the German border or ask ChatGPT and check the easiest commune. What I would advise you is to choose communes that are up north of Denmark if you are in a hurry to marry, like let's say within a month or something. So that's what I would advise you. So you can just do your research, check for communes that are up north of Denmark, then you can from there decide to marry from those countries and all of that. I mean, from the communes there. That's if you want to do a civil wedding like us, that you don't need to invite much people and all. But there are different types of weddings. So I'm telling you the one that I went through. So this is it. I'm going to be doing my video in English. So you can, the site is either in English or Dance, that's Danish. So you can read the instructions here. They're just telling you that based on I'm a non-EU and my wife is EU. Yeah. So this is how it is. So yeah, they're telling you the process. Once you fill out the form, you receive a confirmation email. The family processing, yeah, you receive a decision email link. So yeah, so we click on next. So I just made a copy of um, my previous applications. So as you can see this. Then you click on next. I'll drop the link. That's this link here in the description. So party one. So actually, I use my wife as party one, the citizen of EU EEA. So yeah, Germany. Does she have an address in Denmark? No. So you can see these are to fill. You can just fill it yourself. Maybe pause the video, check all these things. who is entering into the marriage. That's party two, which was me. So I'm from another country. So with this email like this account, you should create it with like party one's email address. No, yes, to just be on the safe side. So the country I have party two. I'm from Nigeria. Then do you have a no? I also don't have a registered address. I don't want to be filling it out. So you just click on it and tick it. So they're going to ask for the name. I'll probably blur this out in the video, the phone number, the email address, and all of that. Yeah, yeah. The postal code. Yeah. Then information, place of birth, and all of that. Then click on next. Then information about your travel, about the travel document of party one, you can see here. So she used her EU ID card. So just did that. You put the ID card number, then in which country it was issued, when the card was issued. All these things are simple things on the ID card. Then you attach the photos of the ID card. Then you go to next. Yeah, there was a problem because I didn't attach it now. So let me just use like an example to attach, a picture example to attach. I'll just click on something here, then attach it so I can go to the next page. It's just for an example, but do attach the original ID card. Oh yeah, front and back is advisable. So marital status of party one. Have you been previously married or in a registered partnership? So no, she has not been previously married, but in your case, please do the needful. According to Danish, yeah, she doesn't, she's not under guardianship. Yeah, so enough. Are you closely related? No, they don't allow people that are closely related, like children, siblings, own parents. So they don't allow such because my science is not really good. But if you are maybe same gender, it's easy. Yeah. Because then, no, I'm not closely, we are not closely related. This for all these things are for party one. Is the person allowed to enter? Yeah, we don't have children and all those things. But all these are simple questions that you can fill in yourself. Just showing you the process step by step. Then you go to next. Then information. This was my information about party two. How long? So this was how long we've met. So we how long we entered the relationship. So we entered the relationship 8 years ago. So we put the dates there. We don't have children together? Have you ever shared a yeah, no, we haven't. The language we communicate in, so we put the language there, which is English. Information about party two. Yes, we met online on the internet. We put the day we met. We've met in person. When did you meet? So we put all these things. When we met for the first time and all of that. So how many times have you met the person? Yeah, we put all these things there. So how often do you meet? We put it there. How often? Then they asked that we should describe how we met each other and all of that. So this is it. You did it there. You can also upload it there. Then they'll ask for photos of you guys together. So I'll just be using that stuff together. But if you ask something like ChatGPT or stuff like that, they will tell you that you should upload this. We uploaded, I think, 10 to 12 photos of us together, different times. So contacts, the proof of communication. So we showed our chats. So we all what we did was that we put all the chats in a PDF. Like we took screenshots of the chat, put it in, like we designed a PDF for it. Then we now sent the PDF to them and uploaded it. But you can do it how you like. I think you can just upload pictures, but we just did it so that we just send it at once. So here also we put pictures of us traveling together. That's you can see here something like meeting reservations. So we put all this stuff here. Our tickets. So all the flight tickets of when we met, even when we traveled together, is there. So I put all the four, but yeah, I'll just put one. And yeah, let me go back even. I want to show you something. Yeah, I think there was something about the stuff not being your relationship. There was something about the stuff not being more than 6 months in somewhere. Yeah, of 2 years. Travel documentation. Anyway, you should read this thing, the instruction, the agency. Yeah, these pictures, but no more than 3 years back. Yeah, this was the stuff that I'm talking about. This video is going to be very long. But anyway, if you want to like do it yourself, just watch the video, listen to the advices, and follow everything. So 3 years back is that so we once we uploaded the pictures, and then I told you that we did it in sections and did it put it in the PDF and all of that. So we labeled the time, like the and the year in the pictures where we were together and all of that. So yeah, so it's very easy and straightforward for party one. Party two, likewise too. How would you like to get married? So how would we like to get married? So we chose town hall. We didn't do church wedding or something because we weren't having guests. So we chose our municipality. So this is where I was telling you about earlier in the video, where before you get to this part, know the municipality you want to choose. This is the most competitive municipality because it's close to the Thunder border. Like, so there are a lot of marriages going there. So you can't really see a date in a close range. You have to wait for like over 2 months so you can see a date to marry here. That's if you are lucky. And it's very competitive. The date opens in the night. So in the night you have to wake up, or maybe sometime during the day there might be dates available. You have to be checking every time before you can select a date. It's a very competitive place, but you click on it. There are so many communes here you can marry. Just pick from one. If you are in a hurry, just but if you're not in a hurry, just choose anyone that you feel comfortable with, that is close to you. So, or maybe that you feel that is a nice place or something. So yeah, just do it like this. Arrow coming, then you click on next. Yes, once you click on next, you will sign here. So maybe I'll blur the signature out and all of that. So you sign here. That's the party one signature. Then you click on next. Yeah, then you put party two's details here. So this is my name on my passport. You see this. So first name. So I put my first name, my middle name, then my surname, and my phone number. It was not logging the same address. Yes. So this was where I had problem. I didn't read this part well. You must not log in with the same address. Use a party one login, because I was the one filling everything out and all of that. So I still put my email address here. So I had to call them that they should change my email address and all of that. So this account should be party one's email address, while this account should be party two's email address. So once you are done with this part, they are going to send an email to this email address. So it's with that email that you can use to create an account for party two, with the link that is sent to you in the email. Maybe I'll be showing the link, but this video is already getting too long. Maybe this is the longest video I've ever done, but I'm just trying to be thorough with my explanation and all of that. So does your future wife have Danish CPRMs? No, she's not from Denmark. So you just go to next. So that's why you get the payment. You can see 2,100 DKK. So you just convert that to your currency. So that's less than 300 euro though. 2,100 DKK. Yeah. So it's about 280 euro. 280.95. So that's all you need to do for the marriage. You don't need anything. You don't need to go there with rings. It's not compulsory. Like they will even tell you that it's not compulsory. So you make this payment. So once you make the payment, let's go click on send to show you where to make the payment. So you have to, once your certificate is granted, you have to marry within 4 months. If not, you have to make the payments again. So that's it. So these are terms and conditions. So you will click on accept, read terms and conditions, blah blah blah. Then to take you to the payment portal. So it's at that payment portal that you pay. The party once party one pays, see, you can put your card details here and all of that. Then you can just pay. So once party one has paid, they are going to send an email to party two. So I probably might do a two-part video. Maybe I'll be talking about party two in the second video, because this video is getting too long. I don't know who will have time to watch a video that is almost 25 minutes or more than 20 minutes. So maybe I'll try and cut some parts. Let's stop here for today. If you like the video, do well to like, subscribe, and share with your loved ones or your partner that wants to marry. So just showing you, because I want you to have do things easier and all of that. So like, subscribe, share, turn on post notification. See you in the next one. And go and watch my previous videos and stay tuned for future videos too, and how to navigate all this website and all. So thank you. Bye for now.